Today we're going to be using the law of sines and law of cosines to solve a side-side-side triangle. The law of cosines is given in the highlighted blue part. A squared equals b squared plus c squared minus 2bc cosine a. We plug in 12 squared for a squared, 10 squared for b squared, 11 squared for c squared, 10 for b, 11 for c, and then we do not know the cosine of a yet. 12 squared equals 144, 10 squared equals 100, 11 squared equals 121, 2 times 10 times 11 is 220, and then we have the cosine of a. We combine 100 plus 121 to get 221, and we have the following problem. We subtract 144 by 221 to get negative 77, and we are left with negative 220 cosine a. We divide negative 77 by negative 220, which equals the cosine of a. We plug that equation into our calculator and we get 0.35. When we use the negative cosine, we get 69.5, which equals the measure of angle A.
To find the measurement of angle B, we'll be using the law of sines, and that is represented in the highlighted blue, which is sine A over A, which is equal to sine B over B, which is equal to sine C over C, and that it could also be shown in the inverse, which is A over sine A, which is equal to B over sine B, which is equal to C over sine C. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the measurement of angle A, which we found in the law of cosines in the step before. So we're going to do sine over 69.5 over its opposite side, which is 12. And since we don't know the angle of B, we'll be doing sine of B over its opposite side of 10. What we'll do is we'll multiply 10 by the sine of 69.5 over 12, which leaves sine of B by itself. So when you plug it into the calculator, you'll get 0.785 with the longer decimal, so you shorten it down, and then you take the inverse of that in the calculator and you get 51.3, which is the measurement of angle B.
Okay, since we found measure B, which is 51.3, using the law of sines, and we found the measure of A, which is 69.5 in the law of cosines, we know that a triangle's measures equals 180. So we take those two measurements and we subtract that from 180, and we get 59.2 for the measurement of angle C. From there, we need to check our problem to make sure everything is equivalent. So we add up measure of angle A, the measure of angle B, and the measure of angle C, which should equal 180. And after adding 69.5 and 51.3 and 59.2, we equal 180, meaning that we did this solving correctly.
Remember when you're solving the problem that the angle should match up with the sides. So angle B should be less than angle C, and angle C should be less than angle A. Therefore, the side of B should be less than side of C, and the side of C should be less than side of A.